I dreaming, Bomber dreaming. I was dreaming and I dream how a bounce up spoiler, telling him that I am a hard luck fella. Dreaming in me dream while I bounce up spoiler, telling him how I had luck in Calypso. I told him every year singing good Calypso song, but everything I do, Bomber doing it wrong. This year I want to be Calypso king, so I tell spoiler give me a song to sing. He turn and tell me sing about Alice in Wonderland, how she shed so much of tears in a pitch oil pan, and when the pitch oil tin overflow, the girl swim from tongue to San Fernando, me darling. Sing it out, boys. I want to fall. So we sat down on a tombstone in Mokorapo cemetery, all talking about Calypso. Ask him about Pride, Destroyer and Killer, Invader himself and the late Sir Galba. But he told me every night them people flocking up with tent, and they balling, oh they balling, they have a cent. Before the spoils could finish explain, I beg him for a next Calypso again. He turn and tell me, sing about the Dotish Tobago Nyan, where they send with the dollar to buy onion. And when he come back to hear him shout, the dollar get away from me hand and 10 cents fly out to me darling. I wanna fall. It was getting kinda late, so we start to reason, discussing about the 1964 season. I tell him, well, I done sign up, and I tell you, if you want, you could come down there and sing too. But he said, 3 years now I sign up with Mr. Death. So much a Calypsos I sing, I ain't get nothing yet. I find that he's a hell of a man, with the face as hard as a skeleton. And then he told me, sing about the priest who asked Mr. Dole, boy, what you got to do for you to save your soul? Easy pickings, Mr. Dole squeal, put on a new pair of shoes and walk on your heel, me darling. Sing it out, boys. I wanna fall. So we sit down till about 5 o'clock in the morning. Rain start to fall, he said he was leaving. He sent best regards to friends and family, and say tell all my friends that this boy say howdy. Boy between sleep and wake at the break of day, I don't know where he went, but he went away. It's only then Bomber got to know that I was dreaming of a genius in Calypso. He then told me to sing about the fellas who collect money, and they said they're going to build a nice tune for me. I used to sing for them like a slave. They wouldn't even burn a cock set on top my grave. So I asked Mighty Spoiler what I must do, and he told me to sing about the bedbug too. Yes, I heard when you die after burial, you got to come back as some insect or animal. Yes, I heard when you die after burial, you got to come back as some insect or animal. Well, if it's so, I don't want to be a monkey, neither a sheep or goat or donkey. My brother say he want to come back a hog, but not spoiler. I want to be a bedbug just because I'm going to bite down young lady's partner, like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your thing, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. Oh Lord, I wanna fall. Sing it out, boys. What would you like to be? I asked Mr. Ross. He say he'll beg the devil to turn him a horse. I ask another fella they call Lawrence. He say he want to be a big black wood and stay too foolish. When you turn a horse, you got to carry people load, get licks from your boss. And as a wood and says whole wood you have to eat. But as a bedbug I bite in the human meat. That is why I go to bite on young lady's partner, like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your thing, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. Oh Lord, spoiler. Yes, I want you believe me, so help me bless. I'll be a different kind of bedbug from all the rest. I am biting no ordinary people. You have to be quite social and respectable, such as female doctors and barristers, judges, princesses with nice figures. And when I bite them, friends are going and boast, and I'm calling myself King Bedbug the First. That is why I go to bite them young ladies' partner, like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your thing, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. out, boys. A waterfall. Yes, I know some husbands are the fast and fresh. They will be waiting on the spoiler to bite the flesh. But I wouldn't bite a man if they kill me dead. Not as long as the opposite sex on the bed biting a man. I might break my teeth to a bedbug man skin other than concrete. If a bug bite a man, the result is bad. Men foot are too much hair and they leg too hard. That is why I'm going to bite them young ladies' partner. Like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your thing, don't be in a fright. There's only big fat women that are going to bite. Spoiler, I wanna fall. Sing it out, boys.
Let us suppose they pass a law, they don't want people living here anymore. Just suppose they pass a law, they don't want people living here anymore. Everybody got to find their country according to your race originally. What a confusion I would cause in the place. They might have to shoot me in space, because they're sending Indians to India and the Negroes back to Africa. Can somebody please just tell me where they're sending for me? I am neither one nor the other. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If they're serious about sending back people for true, they got to split me in two. From the time I was small in confusion, I couldn't play with no other little children. If I go by the Negro children to play, they say you little coolie now run away. I go by the Indian children next door, they say no weary and what you come here for. I always by myself like a little monkey, not one single child wouldn't play with me. So if they're sending Indians to India and the Negroes back to Africa, can somebody please just tell me where they're sending for me? I am neither one nor the other. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If they're serious about sending back people for true, they're bound to split me in two. Yeah, what happened to me recently? I'm going down Jogi Road walking peacefully. Some Indians and Negroes rioting. For me didn't know not a single thing. But as I enter in holding trace, an Indian man cuffed me straight in my face. I ran by the Negroes to get rescue. Look a coolie and them start beating me too. So if they're sending Indians to India and the Negroes back to Africa, can somebody please just tell me where they're sending for me? I am neither one nor the other. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If they're serious about sending back people for true, they're bound to split me in two. Some fellas having a race discussion, I jump in to give my opinion. A young fella watched me in my face. He say, you shut your mouth, you ain't got no race. What he said to me was a real insult, but it's not I to blame, it's my father's fault. When he say I have no race, he didn't talking true. Instead of having one race, you know I got two. So if they're sending Indians to India and the Negroes back to Africa, can somebody please just tell me where they're sending for me? I am neither one nor the other. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If they're serious about sending back people for true, you're bound to split me in two.